There's a few things in the dog world that are extremely popular among dog owners and that I would never, ever, ever do as a professional dog trainer. Here they are. I will never free feed my dogs. What's free feeding? It's when you have your dog's bowl topped up with kibble and they can eat whenever they want. The reason I don't want that is because I want to be able to know exactly when has my dog eaten in case they get sick. It's the first question your vet will ask. When did they eat last? If your dog is free fed, you can't answer that question. Second of all, it will make my dogs fat. But third, and actually for me that's the most important one, is if food is available 24/7 to your dog, they generally lose motivation for work and you end up with a non-food motivated dog. Because why would they work for the food if there is food for free available 24/7? Do you see what I'm saying? So generally when I get to a house where a dog is not food motivated and isn't interested to work with their owner, the first thing I ask is your dog free fed? And if the answer is yes, I will make them stop that. Oh, I'd love to know in the comments if you do or don't do any of the 5 that I list in this video. Another big one for me that I will never do is put my hand in my dog's food while they're eating. Sorry, that's just a dick move. There's no reason for you to do that. It teaches your dog nothing besides that you don't have the capacity to let your dog eat in peace. Now, you might disagree with me because, oh, this is how I teach my dog to not guard his food. I would say that is most likely wrong because most of the time dogs that resource guard have gone through this cycle already of let me take your food away now, or let me put your hand in your food so I can show you I'm the boss. Like, why? Do you want to have a hand in your food while you're eating? Do you want your steak stolen off your plate? No, absolutely not. A much smarter way to approach this is one like this. Instead of taking stuff away, giving your dog reason to guard their food, add food to it. Yeah, so if you want to make sure your dog doesn't resource guard, instead of doing all these shitty things, just put the kibble in his bowl, keep some kibble back, and then as he's eating, walk up to the bowl and drop more food in it. Walk away, come back, drop more food in it. So now, every time you approach the bowl, it becomes a fun event. They're like, oh my god, every time you rock up, I get more food. This is worth it. Instead of, fuck, every time you rock up, you disturb my peace. I can't eat, so now I need to protect it. Another thing I would never do as a dog trainer is get 2 puppies at the same time. Not even for little mate syndrome, but just, you know how hard it is to raise 1 puppy? There's no way I would want to raise 2 puppies at once. Like, people often say it as an, oh, but they can keep each other company. What often happens is the 2 dogs kind of latch onto each other, and then you as the owner have a lot less relevance to your dog. It just doesn't work for me. I would never want 2 puppies. And then, you know, little mate syndrome is definitely a thing. And I think if you don't know how to train dogs, getting 2 dogs at the same time is just like, all the people I've worked with that got 2 puppies at the same time go like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't do that again. Now I know better. So I would never do that. Another thing I don't do anymore now that I'm a professional dog trainer, but I used to, is go to dog parks. Yeah, dog parks to me are just a cesspit of issues. And you know, the amount of times that I've walked around a dog park and people are like, oh my gosh, look how much fun they're having, they're playing so well. And the dogs are actually not playing that well. It's in fact one dog trying to run away from another dog, and the owner doesn't realize that he is fleeing and not just playing chasey, like stuff like that. And then there's the obvious scuffles at dog parks anyway. Yeah, I just don't see the value of dog parks because I don't need my dogs to play with a fuck ton of other dogs. And there is also just asshole people there that will put their reactive dog inside and kind of just throw the dice and see what happens. Like, I don't want people to take a chance on my dog. And the last one that I don't do as a dog trainer is let people say hi or dogs say hi to my dogs on leash. Mainly because I just see zero value in it. Like, it doesn't give me pleasure, doesn't give me joy. It makes my dogs excited every time they see a person or another dog. And I will never see that person again. So why is it that they need to say hi to my dog? Like, what is the value of it? I don't know. So that's just something I don't do. Alright, these are my things that I would never do as a professional dog trainer. Let me know in the comments. Do you do any of these? Why do you do them? Or do you also not do these? And did you find that out through experience or because it just makes sense to not do that? Alright, see you next time.